Okay. All right. So there you go. Okay, so just begin by taking the biggest breath you've taken all day. Breathing in nicely, filling up, expanding. Not only through the lungs, but have a sense that you're breathing through the entire body. The skin is your biggest organ. And then exhale through the mouth. Breathing in. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Breathing in nice and deep. And exhale through the mouth. So just, if you're laying down, just coming up into easy cross-legged, you can have one foot resting in front of the other. And just take a moment to sit tall here, nice and long through the spine. Extend through the arms, and then bring your elbows together. Just lower your shoulders down, okay, but keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. Breathing in deeply. Exhale, look over to the left-hand side. Breathe in, gaze center. Exhale, look over to the right. So you really want your elbows in line with your shoulders here. It's to lengthen through the trapezius and the backs of the shoulders, the rhomboids. So breathe into the center and exhale over to the one side. Breathe into the center and exhale over to the other side. Breathe into the center. Now, whichever side you're going to, stick your tongue into that cheek. Breathe into the center. Exhale, tongue into the cheek. Breathe into the center. And tongue into the cheek and over. A few more. Breathe into the center. And exhale over. Breathe into the center, releasing it there. Change the crossing of your legs. Interlace your hands behind your back. Draw them to the floor behind you. Pop your chest up, lengthen through your neck, and just lift the gaze a little. And then try and lift your hands a little high so you feel it more in the shoulder tips. Breathe deeply. So have a sense that you're expanding through the body. And on the exhale, you're compressing out. 2 more here. And then gazing center. Interlace the hands in front of you, palms shine forward. Drop the shoulders, scoop through the belly, round through the back, and try and get your heart to behind you. And keep breathing here. You really want to increase the lung capacity at the back, okay? So breathe big and deep. 1 more. And then inhale, lifting the hands up overhead. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, hands up again, other thumb in front this time. Shine the palms up, drop the sitting bones low. Squeeze through the arms and lift through the sides of the body. So really lengthen through the sideways. Keep your gaze nice and center. So you're really trying to lift high and ground at the same time. You should be feeling it on the sides of the body especially. Now try and get your crown over your tail so you're not rolling forwards or backwards. And on the exhale, really work the lower abdominals. So it's a strong pose. It looks like you're just sitting here, but there's actually a lot of work. 1 more breath. And then exhale, chin to the chest, release the hands. Inhale, lifting up through the hands, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, left hand down, gaze to the right hand. Inhale, lift nice and long, long body. Exhale, over. Gaze to the floor for a moment. Inhale, lift long body. Exhale, over. So move your breath. You're finding that balanced breath now, either for a count of 3, 4, and 5. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Long side body, so even if you stay up on the hand, 1 more to each side. Inhale up. Now stay on whichever side you are now, it doesn't matter, but try and make sure that both sides of your body are long. Gaze to the floor to begin, find a nice long neck. Now inhale, lift the gaze up, and exhale, gaze down to the floor. Inhale, lift the gaze up. Exhale, gaze down to the floor. 2 more there. Inhale, gaze up. Nice long neck. Exhale, gaze down. Last one. Inhale, gaze center. Lift a little higher, lengthen through both sides of your waist. Exhale, fold. 1 more to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, over. Inhale up. Exhale, stay low now. Start higher up and then move your way to where you need to be. Reach through both sides of your body. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, bring the gaze down. Nice long neck. 3 more. Inhale up. Your breath, your move. Go for it. Last one. Inhale, gaze center, and lift. 1 more to each side. Exhale, lower. Inhale, long body, reach through the length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift nice and high. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Tap the big toes together and just extend your child back and down. Just really soften down here through the hips. Sway from side to side. Bring the hands alongside your legs to begin and just rock gently. If your head doesn't touch the floor, use a cushion or a foam. And just keep your breath moving. Just come back to our little passage that we read this morning. And just see in some way if any of that lightens and allows you to move forward from a more free space. And then bringing the hands up in front of you, reach through the lengths of the side body. Inhale, breathing it in. Curl yourself up to cow. Exhale, tuck and round to the cat. Push yourself back to the child and then into the dog. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck your toes, round, lower, and lift. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, curl it through cow. Exhale, tuck round, cat, into the child, and into the dog. 2 more here, your time, your movement. Last one here. And then just stay in the dog. Just sway the hips from side to side. Just move the dog for a moment. Maybe lengthen through one side as you pivot on the balls of the feet and look under the opposite armpit. Just take a moment to really see what you need today to open up the body. And then just find dog and stay in dog for another 4 breaths without moving, without trying to change a thing. Just notice what the dog is telling you today. Every day you arrive on your mat, it's a different day, different in body and mind. Things are forever changing. That's one thing for certain. And then walking your hands back towards your feet when you're ready. Bend your knees. Tops of the hands to the floor. Just shake the head no, nod it yes, and then just hang incredibly heavy. Have a sense that your top body is falling over your legs, that your armpits are heavy, Your shoulders are heavy, and the crown of the head just hangs as a weight. And then very slowly, curling up one vertebra at a time. And then lifting up through the hands, gaze towards the thumb tips. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Namaste. So stepping to the front edge of your mat. And bringing the hands alongside you. Trying to bring your feet either together or a little bit apart. See where you need to be. And just take a moment here. Okay. You should feel your inner and outer arches lifting. Should feel all four corners of your feet pushing down firmly into the floor. Feel the length between the inner thighs drawing upwards and inwards. Feel your quads engage as you gently engage your glutes. And then think about your top body being light, not as a weight onto your hips. As if it moves with space from the side, waist, front and back body, all the way up. And the sternum lifts and the crown of the head extends up towards the sky. You gesture the palms out. Begin to move from a space of freedom and love. It is a gentle expression on the face and the eyes are gentle. Mark your intention for the practice if you have one. And then opening up the eyes. Inhale, lift really high. Hands just in front of your shoulders so you gaze up with a long neck. Exhale, bend the knees so you get your hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, long, flat back. Draw the belly and shoulder tips back in. Step, jump or walk it through into plank. Exhale, lower, elbows in. Inhale, long spine forward, open shoulders, front of chest. Exhale, tuck yourself back to the dog. Gazing between the hands, stepping your right foot forward. Right hand, left hand to the glutes. Inhale, right arm rises. And exhale, reach far forward, left hand to the floor, take a little twist. 3 more there, actually 4. So inhale, reverse it, lift your right hand. Exhale, long lower back, take a very gentle twist, you're still cold. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. Last one. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. Trying to keep your hips facing forward. Inhale, breathing in. And then exhale, chaturanga. Both hands to the floor, step it back into plank. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes. Elbows brush lower chest. Drop hips. Inhale, baby cobra, push quads, knees and shins to the floor. And then exhale, tuck toes, extend your child. And into the dog. Gazing between the hands, step, jump or walk it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back and rise. Bend your knees if you need. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Take your option, step, jump or walk it through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stepping your left foot through this time. Right hand to the right glute. Inhale, lift. Left arm rises. Exhale, spiral, gentle twist. Inhale, move with strength. Exhale, spiral arms, right hand to the floor. Inhale, move it back. Steady legs, steady feet. Last one there. Inhale back. Exhale, chaturanga, big sweep. Step back into plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, elbows brush, chest low down. Push 10 toes, quads lift. Exhale, tuck toes, extend your child. Into the dog. Gaze between the hands, step, jump or walk it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, rise high, dig deep. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, gaze up. Strong body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, jump or walk it through. Take your flow. Inhale up. Exhale to the dog. Stepping your right foot through. Inhale, lift, warrior one. Gaze to your thumbs, push your palms. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, dog. Stepping your left foot through, knee to the nose. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale to the dog. Hold the dog for 5 breaths. This is 1. Keep your breath steady. 2, gaze to your knees, between your knees or your navel. Last 2 breaths here. Engage your quads. Lift your hip creases up and back. Gazing between the hands, step, jump or walk it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, rise high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, step or hop your feet hip distance apart. Cut the big bones of the pelvis. Inhale, lift long through the spine. So just take a look down and make sure your feet are sort of parallel to the outer edges of your mat and that your ankles are in line with your hips, yeah? Okay. Inhale, lift long through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, reach far forward. Tuck your chin and nice long neck. Now breathe in deeply again. And then with the exhale, fold over the legs. Maybe you grab the big toe with 4 fingers and thumbs. Inhale, find a long halfway lift. And exhale, elbows fan out to the side. Crown of head lowers and you engage the legs so you lift the seat. Keep your breath moving. You've got 4 more here. Big breath in. And exhale, fold. Nourish yourself here. Notice the dialogue you hold with yourself in this pose. And make it a kind one. Any lower back issues, I'd encourage you to keep your legs, your knees really bent. Last one. And then inhale, gazing forward, flat back. Bend the knees a lot. Arrow the arms behind you. Interlace the hands. Squeeze the palms together. Now you've got a nice flat back here, okay? With the next exhale, straighten out your right leg and bow towards your right leg as your arms move overhead. Inhale, bend both your knees, arrow your arms behind you, your hands extend. Exhale, fold, straighten out your right leg, fold toward left leg, fold towards it. Inhale, bend both your knees. Exhale, switch, straighten out your right, fold towards it. Inhale, bend both. Exhale, straighten out your left, fold towards it. Okay, you've got it, go for it, a few more. So the further away you pull your hands away from your body and overhead, you're going to feel an increase in the pose. Last one to each side. Remember, go slowly. Nourish the breath, nourish the movement. Inhale, bend both your knees. Release the hands behind you. Grab back hold of your toes. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, any amount, begin to lift the seat bones, fan the elbows out. Keep breathing here, you've got 2 more. So be kind on your lower back. Don't push yourself too hard. Last one. Inhale, bend your knees a little. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, one hand at a time onto the hips. Okay, so plug your feet, engage your legs, engage your core. And on the inhale, lift through the crown of the head, use your glutes. And exhale, hands to the breath. Okay, namaste. Stepping the feet together, bringing the hands alongside you. Just taking a moment here and just be an observer of how things may have changed from the beginning of the practice. And there's just this time to be on your mat. May you be fully awake and present. And then opening up the eyes, keeping the gaze in front of the tip of the nose. We're going to go through a nice traditional vinyasa now, because maybe you haven't practiced for a while. Being at home is a different kind of setting. So don't become complacent with the practice if you find it too familiar, because you arrive on your mat in a different space every time you practice. Your body is different, your head space is different, maybe your breath is different. And so what this helps you to do is really become an observer of where you're at, so that by the time you leave, you've connected that sense of clarity within yourself and that peace, okay? So there's a lot of acceptance that goes with it as well, especially when you don't feel as good as you did yesterday or the day before. But maybe you're one of those lucky ones and you feel great today. Okay, so bringing the hands alongside you, just reminding yourself of that intention that you set. And lift long, okay? Try and remember to keep the tail tucking as you engage the glutes. The front back line of the body, sides are long. Okay, brush the fingertips to the floor, sit back low in your chair. Inhale, lift up through the hands. You can either keep the palms apart or you can push the hands together. The hands are just in front of the shoulders, so you can lengthen through the back of the neck and lift the gaze up. Breathe deeply for 2 more. And every exhale, sit a little lower. This is 1. And this is 2. Next, exhale, bringing the hands through the heart center. Keep the shoulder tips back, so plug them back in. Keep the knees and the crown in a line and tail. Twist over to the right. And then either wrap your left arm, forearm to the outer edge of your right leg, or dip and hook your elbow down. Inhale, extend through the arms. Nice open chest, twisting in the mid-back. You can gaze up or you can gaze down. In fact, let's breathe in, gaze up. Exhale, gaze down. Just notice what that does through the shoulders and the neck. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in and exhale. Bring your hands to exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, jump, or walk it through. Take your options. Exhale to the dog. Left foot steps in a little, quarter turn the foot. Right foot steps between the hands. Inhale, long lower back, hands push. Lift the gaze up towards the hands. 4 more breaths here. Steady. Bring your left hip forward and drop into your right quad, okay? And then draw your right hip back a little. Lengthen through your lower back. Keep it nice and long and strong. 2 more. Last one. And exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Okay. So engage your glutes. Fan your inner thighs open to the side. Draw long, compress the belly into the back. Extend through the arms, shoulders over the hips. Breathe big breaths. You might find a little bit irritable here because you require to be still. But we're practicing stillness at this time a lot. We're going to move in a minute. Flip the front palm. Inhale, left hand behind you to the leg. Reverse your warrior. 4 breaths here. Gaze to your right palm. So lengthen from your right hip crease. Reach through the fingertips and gaze towards the right hand. Every exhale, contract the abdominal. So you're not damaging your lower back. You're keeping a sense of engagement and protection. Last one there. Inhale is going to draw you to stand long. Okay. Exhale, right forearm to the leg and extend through the left arm over ear. Now if that feels good, you can take the right hand, but just give yourself a little bit of time to adjust here. You can drop the right hand to the inside of your right foot and reach over ear again. But push your knee against your leg, leg against your knee. Beautiful. Breathe deeply. So feel the connection on the outer edge of your left foot, spinning up through the left side of your body. Engage your legs so you're not dropping into your hips. 1 more here. Gaze down to the floor. Inhale, up, warrior 2. Exhale, spiral arms. Frame your right foot. Step it back and up. Okay. Inhale, step or hop, change the feet. Exhale, step or hop, change. Inhale. Your hips are square now. Okay, reach through the right heel so the leg is anchored and it's straight and active. Open up your right hip. So look underneath your right armpit now. And then exhale, bend your right knee, bring your foot towards your buttock. Keep breathing here. If you'd like to, you can go for wild thing. If you're familiar with it and you're comfortable, you can drop the right foot behind you and lift the hips. But only if you've been practicing that before. Lift the heart. Create the space. Breathe big breaths. Notice if you've lost your rhythm. Bring your rhythm back into the breath. Gaze down to the floor. Let right hand back down. Inhale, right leg rises. Square off the hips now. And then exhale, right knee to left elbow. Across to Vashishtha, facing the left. So you can be on your bottom knee, your right knee, and lift the arms. Okay. So I want to open up the side lungs now. So what you're going to do is bring your knee down to the floor. Okay, your right knee. Yeah, okay. Now reach your left arm over ear. Now bow your ribs up towards the sky, your left ribs, and now bend your left arm. And just feel how much more space you can create there. Really breathing into that left lung. Okay. 1 more. And then straighten out the arm. If you're on the bottom knee, you can extend the leg again so you're on the outer edge of the foot. Squeeze your glutes.
Plug your left hand back down, power up, inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee to the forehead and step the foot between the hands. Drop your back knee down. Okay. Push your palms together. Yoga mudra. Hips are forward. Long lower back. So don't push yourself too far back. And then open up. Breathe big breaths. So work at opening up your left hip flexor now, okay? Squeezing your arms alongside your ears so that you really lengthen through the side waist. And make sure you're not dumping into your lower back. You want it really nice and long. Now reaching your hands far forward, either side of your foot. And on the exhale, you're going to drag your seat bones back. So keep a nice flat back here. Even if that means you're up a little higher, you really just want to create the length together, okay? So you might want to pulse a little forward and backwards here just to invite the body. But don't push yourself too much. And then when you're ready, just exhale and fold. Holding it there for 4 more breaths. So breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Be kind, fan through your right toes, push through the ball of your foot. Next, inhale, plugging your right foot back down, tuck your back toes, bring your hands a little step in, lift up into runner's lunge, and then give a little kick, okay, with your left foot. So we're going to come to standing splits, but you really don't have to. You can just stay here. You can stay in the runner's lunge, okay, and just work at compressing through the core so you're building that strength. Otherwise, you're keeping your hips level, okay? You can lift your left leg, keep a little bend in your right knee, if you like. Otherwise, you're going to fold. So folding over that right leg, lifting your left heel up. But look at your left foot now and make sure that your toes are facing down and your heel up. You can release one hand if you've got it, bring it to the back of the heel, and maybe the other. But keep breathing. 2 more wherever you are. Big breaths. Steady the mind, steady the breath. Okay, hands come to the floor if you've got the ankle. Let the left foot join the right, bend both your knees. Inhale, find the halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time on the inhale, releasing any tension. And exhale, hands to the hips, lift and release. Stepping the feet back together. Just bring the hands alongside you. Other side now. And just notice your attitude towards it now that you know what's coming. And then brush the fingertips down to the ground. Sit your seat bones low. Lift up through the hands. Soft jaw, soft gaze. You can push the palms together if you like. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the knees, squeeze the inner thighs. 2 more here. Lower your seat bones back and down as if you've really got a chair behind you and you're about to sit down. That's it. Lift your chest a little. Pushing the hands through to pray into the heart center, coming to the left this time. And then choose either forearm down to keep the alignment, otherwise up to edge of elbow. Reach forward and through the crown, back through the tail. Inhale, exhale. Grow. Reach really, really long. Engage the body. Exhale, fold. Step, jump, or walk it through. Take your flow. Inhale up. Exhale to the dog. Right foot steps in a quarter turn. Left foot steps between. Lift the gaze. Keep breathing. So don't scrunch up through the toes. Make sure that they're nice and wide. Okay, now drop. Get into your left leg. Okay. One more here. And then exhale, let's open up to warrior two. So sitting low through the legs. Tucking your left glute into the midline a little more. Soften your shoulders. Soften your gaze. Think about one happy thing. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now lengthen from the left hip crease all the way up through the left side. Okay, keeping both sides of your body nice and long. Remember, it doesn't matter how low you go. It's about the space and the freedom you create, not only in the body, but in the mind and the breath. Inhale, coming up. Find warrior two to align now, and then left forearm down and extend overhead through your right fingertips. So you should really not be putting any weight on that left forearm. You should be able to lift away, okay? Keep reaching, and then the left hand can come to the inside of your left foot. Keep long here. Keep breathing. Now ground through the outer edge of your right foot. Reach through the length from the side of the body and extend through your right fingertips. Big breaths. Strong legs. Last one. And then plug with the feet. Strong body. Inhale up, warrior two. Soften your shoulders. Spiral arms, frame your left foot, step it back and up for three-legged dog. Inhale, step or hop change. Exhale, step or hop change. Inhale, open up your left hip, look under your arm. Exhale, bend your left knee, bring your foot towards your buttock. So you can stay here, but if you're familiar with Wild Thing, and you feel comfortable with it, drop your left foot behind you. And lift your left hand. Keep breathing big, deep breaths. Two more here. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Gaze down to the floor, plug the left hand. Square off on the hips again. Reach through your left heel. Exhale, left knee towards your right elbow. And slide your left foot across the midline to Vashista, facing the right hand side. So you can bring your left knee down to the floor, or it can be up. One more breath there. Okay. Now all together, lower your left knee down. Extend over ear through your right arm. Okay. Now lift your right rib cage up, so move sort of at an arch there, yeah? And then bend your right arm. Just let it hang loosely. And feel how much more space you create on that right side. Now breathe into the right lung. Keep your breath going. Two more. Straightening out the arm. You can come back onto the outer edge of the foot or stay on the knee. So arm would be over here. Right hand back down. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left shoulder. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, lower the back knee, untuck your toes. Yoga mudra, other thumb on top this time, or other finger, sorry, middle finger. So push that together, lengthen forward, reach away from your lower back, lift through your heart, and lift. So squeeze the arms against your ears. So really feel the opening on the sides here now. Big breaths, strong legs. Your hips are moving forward. Remember to tone the abdominals. Last one. Bringing your gaze forward, hands to the floor. Tuck the back toes, and we're just going to pulse through this gently, moving in and out. So inhale forward, exhale, drag the hips back. Try and get the hips even, so parallel to one another. 2 more here. Invite yourself into the pose. Last one. You can stay there now, no pressure. Inhale, breathe deeply. Exhale, fold. Fill the space with the breath. Last one there. And then coming forward onto that left foot. Tuck the back toes. Fingertips come forward. Okay. Now you can lift into runner's lunge here. Okay. Work on keeping a nice long back. Tucking your chin in, so not here. Otherwise you're going to cramp the back of your neck. Okay. And work your abdominals so you create strength in this area. Okay. So breathing in. And exhale, contracting the core. If you're feeling a little stronger today, walk your hands a little further forward. Keep a little bend in your left knee, especially to begin. Reach through your right heel. Okay, nice flat back here. And that's where you can stay. You might not be as high, you might be a little bit lower down. But if you're advancing in your practice and you want to lift your right leg a little higher, do so. Coming into standing splits, and then you walk the hands a little closer. You might grab hold of the ankle with one hand and then the other. But see where you're working, okay? Big deep breaths wherever you are. Nice long spine. And then lowering your right foot beside your left. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, find the fold. Bend the knees, roll up, stacking one vertebra at a time. Release any tension there. This time, hands to the temple, engage your core. Lift long through the body, not a deep back bend. And then exhale, bringing the hands to pray. Okay. Namaste. All right. So we will come to a nice little balance now. So shifting your weight into your left foot, come up onto the ball of your right foot. Take a moment. And then hug your left knee in towards your chest. Flex your left toes, the right toes, sorry. Okay. It doesn't matter which side you do first. Okay. Now, open up the knee to the side. Grab hold of the ankle and bring the foot to the inner thigh, calf or toes to the floor. Fan your knee out and bring your hands to pray. Lift long through the spine. Think about your connection between your foot and your inner thigh, calf or toes to the floor as an anchor point through the pose.
And from that point, ground yourself through your standing foot and lift through your crown. And can you smooth out the serious concentration on the face by tapping into some inner humility? The fact that everything is supposed to be as it is right now. And then releasing the hands, we're going to star ourselves out. So you want to get into the left side of the glute here. So extend that left leg out and spread through the arms and the fingers. Okay. Now pulse that leg a little. See if you can stay in that beautiful open star shape and just pulse it. 3 more here. And then inhale, lift the knee up. Exhale, outer edge of right ankle just above the knee, or if you're on the other side, that's also fine. Bring the hands to prayer. Keep your chest open, okay? You create a lot of tension in your trapezius muscles, sometimes in the balances. And then just fold, so you want to release the work you've just done on that glute. 1 more. And then push and rise. Inhale, lift, knee comes center. And exhale, release it down. So shake it out there. Oh, wow. We lost time today. Okay, hugging the other knee into the chest. Spread through the toes, lift through the crown. Fan the knee out towards the side. Grab hold of the ankle, bring it to the inner thigh, calf, or toes to the floor. Steady there. Feel the connection between the foot and the leg as a midpoint. 1 more. And then just star it out. So with control, extend. So both your hips forward, flexing that left foot. So both hips move forward and pulse it. A few more here. Steady it. Doesn't matter how low you are. Last one. And then inhale, lifting the legs center. And exhale, you know where we're going. Nice open chest and lower down. And then inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, lower. Namaste. Okay, so we're going to go through that flow, 1 breath per move. I started 5 minutes late for some teething hiccups. I know 1 or 2 of you have to go early, but see where you come to. Just remind yourself to take Shavasana before you get off your mat, okay? All right, so it's the most important part of your pose. So just coming to the front edge of your mat and standing steady here. Close the eyes for a moment. And just gathering yourself. Then move with love. Be humble to what everything has to offer. Brushing the fingertips down. Exhale, dip and hook to the right. Inhale, extend through the arms. Exhale, back to the prayer. Inhale, grow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your vinyasa. Or meet me in dog if you don't want to. Left foot steps in, right foot steps between the hands. Inhale up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, extend your forearm or hand down. Inhale up, warrior 2.
Exhale, spiral arms, right foot back and up. Inhale, step or hop change. Exhale, step or hop change. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the buttock. Wild thing, only if you feel comfortable. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across to Vasista. On or off your bottom knee. Lift the hips. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale to high lunge or standing split, you choose. Join the feet to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, roll up through ragdoll. Exhale, hands to the temples, fingertips to the temples, and release. Inhale, chair. Exhale, dip and hook to the left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pray. Inhale, grow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift to dog or vinyasa. Stepping the left foot through this time. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, spiral arms. Step the left foot back and up. Inhale, step or hop change. Exhale, step or hop change. Inhale, open up. Exhale to wild thing. Inhale, back and up. Exhale to Vasista, facing the right, on or off your bottom knee. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, coming up, crescent. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high lunge or standing split. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees if you need. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees now. Inhale, roll up through ragdoll. Exhale, hands to the temples. And release. Inhale. Exhale, dip and hook to the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pray. Inhale, grow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, jump or walk it through. Inhale up. Exhale, dog. Stepping right foot through. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, spiral it, right leg back and up. Step or hop change. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open hip. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the buttock, wild thing if you like. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee to the left arm. Vasista if you like. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee to the forearm. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high lunge or standing split. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, hands to the temple. And release. Other side. Inhale, sit. Exhale, dip and hook to the left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pray. Inhale, grow. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Choose your options. Stepping the left foot through. Inhale up. Exhale, open up. Out of the mind. Notice it, but be in the body and the breath. Warrior 2. Spiral the arms, step it back and up. Inhale. Step, hop, change. Step, hop, change. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bend the knee, foot to the buttock. Welcome if you're going there. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee, right arm across fascista. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Inhale up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high lunge or standing split. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, hands to the temples. And release. Just take a moment there. Put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And just for a moment, just reconnect with that rhythm of life. Like the beating of your own drum. Then bring the hands to pray. Namaste. And then we'll step or hop to face out the other side. So right toes face that way. Left foot parallel to the outer edge of the mat. Extend through the arms. Soften your shoulders. Shift the hips over towards the right. Reach through the left fingertips. And then bring your left hand to the quad or to the shin and lift through the right fingertips. Keep breathing deeply. Don't lock your right knee, so draw up on your quad. Nice long spine here. 2 more here. Gaze down, bend your left knee, inhale, warrior 2, and let's just make a switch to the other side. So keep the feet in alignment, heel to inner arch or heel to heel. Reach through the arms, shift the hips to the left, reach through the right, and then right hand to the leg, shin, and lift through the left fingertips. Keep breathing. Little bend in your right knee, draw up on your quad. Last one. Gaze down to the floor, bend your front leg. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, step it to the front edge of your mat. Stepping your left foot back now. Okay. So you would have a nice lining up of the heels. You can bring your hands to, let's do eagle, so we can just open up a little bit more. So right arm first, left arm on top. Drop your shoulders and then find the eagle beak. Inhale, lift long. Woo. And then exhale, reach far forward. Nice long spine. So see where you're working with this. Keep your sacrum level, okay? And just really reach through the crown of the head. Doesn't matter how low you go. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, and really rip the mat with your feet. Now notice if you're compromising the breath here and breathe deeply. Two more. Give a little bend in the front knee. Inhale, lifting nice and tall. Exhale, unravel and step the feet together. Right foot back, left leg forward. Squaring off on the hips, extend through the arms. Left arm first, right arm on top. Cross, bind, eagle beak. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, length. And exhale, reach far forward. Long spine, left hip back, right hip forward. Plug with the feet. Move with kindness. Last one. And then moving the hands forward, reach forward and up first. And exhale, reach it together. Namaste. So stepping to the front edge of your mat, we'll come down now. So bringing the hands to prayer. Inhale, lift up through the hands, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips, bend the knees if you need. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Step, jump or walk it through, take your flow. Inhale up. Exhale to the dog. Inhale into the plank. And hold the plank. You can be on your knees if you need to, but your knees are not underneath your hips for plank. They're a little bit further back, okay? So just engage through the core here. Breathe it deeply. Exhale, lower down into one forearm. Breathe in again, and then the other. Strong core. Hips just in line with your shoulders, just a little lower. Engage the belly. And then lower your body down to the ground. Bring your gaze to one side. And then bring your gaze center. A little bit of strengthening back work now. So bringing your palms down alongside your hips. Okay. Broaden through your lower back so that your hips are grounding and your lower belly is on the floor. Point your toes back, push your 10 toes into the floor and your quads, and try and get your shins down. Now reach long forward through the spine, shoulders move back away from the mat, but keep lowering your hips down so your lower back's forward. Now push with the legs and lift. Keep breathing here. 2 here. Okay, that was 1. And that's 2. So you can stay with this option. Keep the gaze down a little if your neck is tight. Otherwise, lift the legs and lift the arms. Palms shine towards one another. Keep breathing deeply. Wherever you are, 2 more big breaths. Last one. And then other ear down towards the floor. Just rock gently from side to side. Bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders, elbows in, tuck the toes. Exhale, extend your child. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck and round. Last one here. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck round through the cat and into the dog. Stay here for a moment, just settling down. Engage your quads and lift your hip creases up and back. And then gazing between your hands, you're going to step, jump or walk it through into seated. And then extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your legs a little wider, so not too wide, not too close. Sit nice and tall, crown over the tail. Have a sense of length through the spine. Soft shoulders. Now you can bend the knees if you need to, okay? If your hamstrings are tight, by all means. But do keep fanning through your toes. Breathe in, and then exhale. You can walk yourself a little further forward. Breathe in deeply. You might want to stay here. You might come a little lower down. You might start straightening out the legs. Okay. You might bring the palms to face up just so you can really relax the shoulders. Well, if you're sensing any resistance through the pose, just notice, is it your mind or actually your body? Maybe you need to back off a little. Maybe you need to breathe a little deeper. It's so innate with you. Just figure out which one it is you needing. Creating this relationship with yourself. And then flipping the palms, pushing them down, walking yourself back and up. Bending the knees and just helping the legs together. Just windscreen wipe the legs over to one side and then the other side. And then we'll just move down onto our backs to lay down. Okay. I'm going to do one last little twist, so hugging the knee in towards the chest. And then moving it over towards the opposite side. Just so you take a nice gentle twist. Keep the arms on the floor, shoulders on the floor. And then gazing center. Bring that leg back, hug it in. Hands to the hips, extend the leg, point through the toes, and release the leg down towards the floor. Hug the other knee in towards the chest, flex both your feet, and then draw your bent leg over to the opposite side as you look over the other arm. Last one here. Gazing center, lifting knee back center, hug it in. Hands to the hips, flex the foot, point the toes, and lower it down. So we're going to take Halasana. If you want your inversion here with legs up 90 degrees, pushing through the feet, you can. You can bring your hands underneath your sacrum if you like. If you're menstruating, don't go too high up. Otherwise, rock back to Halasana. Doesn't matter if your feet touch the floor or not. Okay, interlace the hands and wiggle higher up. And just stay in Halasana for 2 more breaths. You can open up the legs into sort of a straddle position. And then bring the feet back together. Hands up high on the back, and then lift one leg and then the other. So try and keep your chin not necessarily touching your breastbone, but a little further away so that you have C7 off the floor. You can eagle the legs here if you like. Even if you've got your sacrum on the floor, you can still do this. Just a few more breaths here. And then lowering your knees down towards your forehead. Hands move to the floor behind you, palms down. Lengthen through the legs a little. And then just as slowly as you can, move down onto the mat, little bit by little bit. Point the toes. Bring the forearms to the floor. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. Puff up your chest. And just if your neck is okay, you can release the gaze behind you for fish. Exhale, chin to the chest, and then slowly just lay down for your Shavasana. So grabbing something warm now, and just taking a moment to rest here. Just taking that moment in your Shavasana. Just really allowing the practice to settle in. Such an ancient practice that has worked for so many years, so many thousands of years. We're so lucky to just have it. Still alive, still able to practice, to enjoy it. And just to let it work its magic on us and with us. Just allowing your whole body to feel heavy. Your bones to feel heavy into the earth. Your skin to feel soft and gentle. Envisioning it as a blanket for yourself. To wear with pride. And all your organs can just rest for a moment. And the thoughts do not have to consume you. As they come in, on an exhale, just let them ground through the back of your head and into the earth. No control over the breath now, just feeling its rhythm moving in and out.
And then very slowly, just beginning to rub your fingertips together. And wiggle your toes and maybe circle the ankles and the wrists. And then in whichever fashion you choose, just reaching the arms up high over your head. Taking the breath with you, taking a nice big full inhale. And as you exhale, finding a little bit of length through your stretch. Just really find that inner ability to notice that inner child still. Really stretch in whichever way you like. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Really cuddle yourself, well done. Just rock yourself gently from side to side. Just massaging the back line of the body. And then take a moment to roll over onto your right hand side first, just supporting your head in the crook of your arm. Leave your left arm trailing behind you. Just notice the smoothness of the breath and take that with you. Clarity of the mind and the ease in the body. And then bring the left hand to the floor in front of your chest and push it in to assist you coming up so that you can come to easy cross-legged. Just take a moment there. And then bringing your hands to your prayer position. Thank you for your practice, everyone. Really enjoyed being with you today. Thank you. Namaste.